Earth Keeper, your feet are wet from many lands. Keep your heart clean, and you will see the unseen. Saishale Wayakantake, carried over nations' water. Saishale Wehasate, Earth Keeper, you have broken through the protective embrace. Now face the visions put forth long ago. Wisdom from the heart of the mother, revealing the patterns of your heart. You are a teacher.
Hello, happy Friday. Thanks for being here with me on New Heart Transformation, Soma Fusion Radio Network. I am Farida Gipson Burtt, in case you didn't know, the host of this show, every Friday at 3 p.m. or round about 3, yes. So today is going to be a short one again. I try to keep these between a half hour and an hour, depending on what comes. But I'm feeling the need to speak about being and what that means. I started this show because I was taken by how much of a seeker I was and how many people out there are actually seekers too, but don't know what to do. So I thought that once you are quiet, or once you allow yourself that space of being quiet, it'll come to you. And that's true. It really does. But then sometimes there's still this thing of life, and the rhythms and the tests and all these things that happen in a day-to-day to test you. So I'm wondering, what is it that you do? What habits are you forming for yourself? What beliefs are you succumbing to in terms of what that does for you, or what that's doing for you when your mind is spinning like that? Like, what are you creating? Do you understand the concept of just silencing that and understanding that those things that come to surface it's your choice what you do and how you allow them to teach you? And do you give thanks for that? The circle is the spiral is the sphere is one of the things that I learned. And it took me quite some time to figure out what the heck that meant. But we do create who we are from what we believe about ourselves and what we're thinking and what we're spinning around in. So again, just recognizing that stillness as your teacher, as your guide, as your friend, as a way to step out of that spiraling and come into the sphere of being. So you can create rather than frustrate. And sometimes that's really hard to do because we do have a life, we do have things that we're doing, we do have distractions and all kinds of things going around us. But just understanding and being able to do things and create things for yourself, where when that starts happening, you stop, just pause. So I am using hypnotherapy to do that for myself these days, because it's the easiest way to calm myself and to really, really tap in on a very deep level to shift those patterns and shift those behaviors and shift those beliefs, so that I'm understanding. I'm really, really understanding and grasping, but not grasping in a way that I'm like drowning and I'm trying to grasp, whatever's above. And it is important, though, too, to recognize those things that are surfacing, those things that are spinning in your atmosphere, because, again, like I said before, they're your teachers. So recently for me is desire has me spinning, has me going in circles, or I'll say had, because it doesn't have me. And just thinking about those things that I desire. And instead of pausing to allow myself to create those things that I desire, I spun myself in the thoughts of what I desired and what I wanted to make happen and how I wanted something to go, and just me, I, push, project. And I just went crazy. So I did step back for a second. I returned to my breath, because that's my greatest teacher and friend. That is a huge ally and a great way to sink in quick and deep. So I went into my breath and I recognized that it's not for me to create. It is not for me to create. You know, it's for me to sit and generate. Because in that space of the sphere, it's generating. It is generating. And it is creating, not me. I'm not creating it. It is creating. What is it? What is this it that I'm speaking of? This it is that which exists as your energetic form, as your energetic qualities, as you in your formlessness, as you in the space of that sphere. And the point of being quiet in that space of silence in the sphere is that you are an open vessel to receive and then to channel whatever it is that's coming through. And to channel, what's to channel? Is to allow stuff to be revealed. So the channel is an opening into that sphere. It is the way that we come to understand who, what, when, where, and why we are. And it's hard because there's so many things that are thrown at you to take you away from the fact that you already have everything. You already are everything. And everything is you. I think, yeah, there's that song, you are everything and everything is you. And it's so true. But if we're not taking those moments to breathe and allow that to bubble up, that which you are to bubble up, then we're just missing it. We're missing the boat and we're just spinning and spiraling out of control. I am fortunate enough to live in an amazing place, Tahoe, and there's green everywhere, trees, and there's a lot of water here. And so when I am at the end of my line, I will go outside and take my shoes off and stand on the earth and smell the trees and look up in the sky and just breathe and listen. Breathe and listen. And that was such a hard lesson for me because I like to talk. But it's important to just stop talking and start listening. And that's what got me here. I am planning for this show to have more guests, so it's not just me babbling. Adam Roa is lined up for the end of May. So that last Friday in May, I'll have Adam Roa, who is a really big person on choosing love and, allowing this guidance to come through as well. So I think you guys are in for a huge treat with him. his journeys. He does plant medicine, and he's written a book and just all kinds of really lovely stuff. And then I have Gina Hatsis, who I'm trying to get on here, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name wrong. I hope I'm not. But she's just really amazing woman, very, very powerful woman, who she also does a lot of things, but a huge part of what she does is this self-confidence and the IDGAF kind of way of being. Just, be who you are and don't care about what other people think. It's not for them. It's just for presence and essence and your beingness. So yeah, just other people too. And then I'm gonna be a guest on a radio show, and I'm actually excited about that. That'll be my first. No, actually, that's not true because I was on Ed's show. But just wonderful opportunities brewing here, and then I'm in the midst of gussying up this radio show, and I'll have an intro and some really other lovely things for new heart transformation hypnosis or hypnotherapy. Anyway, I'm babbling, but what I really want to come back to is, again, what are you doing to formulate your beingness? What are you doing on a daily? So wake up in the morning and take those first few minutes, 5 minutes to half an hour. 5 minutes is actually a long period of time. And time, what's time? Like, what is time? It's interesting. If you pay attention to time, it really is not a linear thing at all. And it's constantly shifting. So just take that time to be with yourself. And I fall in and out of those patterns, and I like to free write, and I like to free draw, and I like to just really spend time with my spirit, but I haven't been doing that. Today, I think, was the first time in a long time that I actually took about an hour to be with my spirit. I danced, I sang, I wrote. And, those things are important, and they're so simple, and they're just given by you. So I think that it's snowing here in May. It's ridiculous. Yes. Katie's baffled over that. But yes, it is snowing. We've had beautiful weather, and then all of a sudden it's overcast and it's snowing. So these are the days when I take time to clean out my environment. So I'm in the process of, getting rid of clothes that I haven't worn, or things that I'm like, oh, I forgot I had that, or that kind of stuff. So just cleaning out the nooks and crannies and going within. So why don't we take a little journey right now? Let's take a little journey. So wherever you are, just shift your positioning. Just shift your positioning a little bit and make yourself comfortable. And you can have a slight gaze, out in front of you, just at something out in front of you. And you're actually looking in between your eyes. So about at your third eye point, you're just going to set your gaze out at a point on the wall or somewhere in front of you. And all that matters is my voice. The sounds around you won't be heard because all you hear is my voice. And if you do hear the sounds around you, that's okay too. Just return to my voice and focus in on your breath and my voice. As you look at that point in front of you, allow your eyelids to get heavy. Just allow your eyelids to slowly shut. Yeah, just pay attention to your breathing. We're just taking a little journey here for a moment. Into your breath, into your body, into the sphere of your being. And your breath is the way in. The only way out is in. And sometimes in might feel like not a place you really want to go, but when you get there, it's so wonderful. So just remember that even if you're struggling to get there, my goodness, do it. Just go in to your breath, into your body, into the sphere of that which you are, your being. Continue breathing, just recognizing your breath, noticing any colors that might be present for you, any words or images that come forward, as that's yourself just speaking to you. And take note of those things and absorb them into your being. Your whole body is breathing and relaxed and comfortable. And it doesn't take much to get here. It's just remembering how wonderful it feels when you're just breathing and being, allowing your presence, your essence to be recognized and full. Just appreciate and enjoy that your body has breath. And then when you quiet, you're able to receive color, images, peace, and love. So focus on your heart for a moment in gratitude for something that's just so amazing in your life, or something that you just are so grateful for. This is another way to allow yourself to appreciate your resonance, your presence, your life, your being. Thank you, heart, for the work that you do to keep this being alive and thriving. Continuing to breathe as you travel a little deeper into your sphere, that space of you. Listening in. Knowing that whatever you experience here, you will remember. And you can recall it and write about it or draw it out. You can return here anytime. In a moment, but not quite yet. We're going to return to this place that we call Earth, this reality. But I'm going to let you just enjoy this space for a couple more moments. Deepening your breath. Appreciating yourself. Giving thanks for your life. Couple deep breaths. At 1, you're coming back into your body. 2, your fingers and toes and eyes are moving, and your breath is deeper and your consciousness is back. 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're back. You are back, completely present, awake, aware, alive. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You're here, you're present, you're alive. Yeah, I must have been a little bit gone myself, because I counted 1 and 2, and then I said 5 or something. I don't know, but I must have hypnotized myself. I was feeling really good, really blessed, and really light. So one of the things that I love to say is stay light and stay easy. And obviously you can see that I'm light and easy. Easy light. And I'm a bubble of joy. I'm just a big bubble of joy. Why should I be anything else? And that's what I want to share with you. Gosh, it's so easy. Even when I don't feel good, I feel good. Because I know I got the ability to shift it. This is why we're given these gifts. We're given the gift, the breath of life, the gift, the breath of life. That is like the most calming and amazing thing is your breath. So don't ever forget that. Nobody can take your breath from you. Oh yeah, they can, but you hope that they don't, right? Anyways, much love and many blessings, and thank you so much for spending time with me today, and look forward to some juicy guests just like I told you, because I'm lining them up, y'all. Fridays at 3 p.m. right here. Much love, many blessings. Stay light and stay easy. And remember to breathe.